welcome back to my live stream. I hope you are having a great day so far. Today we're going to be working on our Duolingo challenges. Our quest for today is to complete our next 3 lessons, score 80% or higher in 4 lessons, and get 5 in a row correct in 5 lessons. The title of our live stream is Duolingo Story, which is a play off of Taylor Swift's 2008 song Love Story on her album Fearless. So that is basically what we have going on today. I actually have like a little blurb. It says here, this is from Wikipedia, Love Story is a song by the American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift. It was released as the lead single from her second studio album Fearless on September 15th, 2008 by Big Machine Records. So that is what the title of our live stream is based off of today. So without any further ado, let's get started with our Duolingo. Oh, hi Addie, I wasn't looking at the chat. Oh, you didn't go to school. Oh no, I hope you feel better. So I guess that means you weren't able to turn in your project today. Let's see, how should we start? You know what, let's go backwards. Let's work with the Greek letter. How do I only, I guess it's from yesterday. Okay, so the, just a little boom.
Sa. Tha.
What's the difference between, I don't know.
Sa.
Okay, that's not fair. Why do I have to do it their way? This is so silly. I will turn it in Monday morning. Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry you don't feel well. I hope you feel better soon. The correct letters for Tzu. I think it's this.
Zu.
Zoo. Oh, okay. The T's
Here.
silent, I guess. Okay.
It. It. It.
Oh, hi, SpongeBob. Welcome to the live. They really are teaching you the proper way to write. They really are. Like, I thought I could just write it however I want, but I guess there's a particular way.
Tha.
Oh, here we go again.
Sa.
See, like, why? I mean, that's the right letter. I don't know why I have to do it their way. This is so silly. Whatever.
Sa.
And how am I going to learn if they keep telling me how to write it? Shouldn't they just give me the sound and then I write it the way I think? I don't know. Simmi?
Sme.
Smee. Okay.
Ri.
Ri.
Ra.
That's it. Let me see. Ri.
Ri.
Duolingo, new handwriting app. Oh my gosh. That would be insane. I think that would work good on like a tablet or maybe like an iPad, because I don't know if Samsung tablets have the pen feature, but on an iPad that would be really good. And I think, like, I know Duolingo has a elementary app for like children, like I think ages 3 and up, but I don't know if they have like a handwriting function on there. That would be cool though for the kids.
Tha.
They do. You can buy a stylus pen. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I think that would be like a cool little interactive exercise they could implement somehow.
Sa. Sa.
Speed. I don't know.
Zvi.
Oh, speed. Yep.
Ra. Ra.
B.
Ra. Juice. Juice.
Me. Ur. Zo. Smee. And yeep. Perfect lesson in that. Not sure if there's a feature for writing on the English course, like if you speak Russian, but want to learn English, will they teach you to write in the Latin alphabet? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I know, like, so far doing learning English on Duolingo, so far, like, they haven't really practiced the writing of, but like you said, if you're coming from a language where you write mostly where the letters are different and then switching to Latin letters, maybe the course is different. Because I'm doing English as someone who already knows English and just practicing more English. So as someone who maybe is coming from Greek to learn English, yeah, I wonder what the English courses look like for them. That would be smart if they, like, the way they're having me write Greek letters, they should do the same for someone coming from, like, Arabic to English or Mandarin to English. You know, it should yeah, they should cater it that way. I would hope that they do. Okay, so form basic sentences, lesson 3 of 5.
Fa.
Tha.
Fa.
I wonder what's this one.
Fa.
Oh, fa.
Fa.
Okay, that's the difference. Good to know.
Fa. Fa. O thronos.
The throne.
O thronos.
The thronos. I like that. Okay.
O thronos David.
The throne David. Alright. The
Το
life,
θέατρο.
the life keeps ending? Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize. Let's see. What is the stream health? Good. Stream status good. Warning. The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use a stream bit rate. I don't know what that means. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? And how do I make my stream's bit rate 2500 kbps? I don't even know what that means. Which is probably why I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm going live from a cell phone, so I don't know if that impacts the stream. Like, when I went live from my laptop, the stream was fine. Like, nothing major was like, I didn't get all of these weird notifications like I get now when I'm on my phone. And yeah, it is actually showing me that I ended the live, but it's back now. But it did show a few seconds ago that it was paused. Oh, wow. Maybe let me refresh this. Okay, let me see. So what's this? Oh,
Το θέατρο.
teatro.
Το θέατρο.
Okay. Connect stream current bit rate 995.4 is lower than the recommended bit rate. It's a bit weird how it works for no reason. I wonder. Yeah, like, I really don't understand. And, like, it tells me, like, oh, you need to. It doesn't really say. It just says we recommend that you use a stream bit rate. And it's like, well, how do I do that? Like, I don't even know what that means. Honestly, I wish YouTube was like TikTok. Because if you're on TikTok, you can go live straight from TikTok. I wish on YouTube, on YouTube you can go live from your phone, but you can't share your screen. I wish YouTube would create something so that you can go to YouTube live from your phone and share your phone screen. If they implemented that, then I wouldn't have to use this third-party app. So basically means we recommend you go on computer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Like, because anytime when I'm on my phone, it's fine.
Θέατρο.
But I mean, when I'm on my computer, it's fine. But when I'm on the phone, I get all these weird messages. And like
To teatro.
I close all my apps. I charged my phone. Like I don't know what the problem, like how to fix this for the future.
Θα ήθελα το νερό.
Oh, I don't even know what that's saying. I used to stream from my PlayStation. I think X Recorder. Oh, okay. I wonder. And I think that's the other thing too. Like maybe because right now I'm using Streamlabs to go live. Like maybe there's a better app I can download to go live from my phone. Like I'm sure there's better apps out there. I just don't know what it is. And when I was doing like research to figure this out, a lot of people use Streamlabs. So I thought this was the best app out there. And I also thought that the phone would adjust the live based on all of these weird metrics that I'm getting. I thought that it would just automatically adjust, but I don't know. I'll check out X Recorder. I'll see if that's like a possibility on here. Screen Recorder X Recorder. It's on Google Play, and there is something in the App Store. So I'll have to I'll look into that some more. Perhaps I'll have to Google it. Okay, yeah. Definitely let me know. But yeah, I did type in X Recorder and some. So yeah, after the live, I'll check it out. I've been saying this for a long time that I need to try different live streaming apps to see which one provides me the best stream. Because right now, Streamlabs kind of sucks. So it would be nice if I could find something that's a little bit better. Because I just need something where I can go live from my phone and share because the purpose is to share my screen. If I can go live on my phone, but I can't share my screen, then it's pointless. I need something where I can share my screen and go live sharing my screen. So that's the biggest. Yeah, Streamlabs, yeah, it's definitely... I don't like it. I've been using it, since I've started doing these lives, but it sucks. I really need to figure something else out. I would like...
Ήθελα.
Oh, that whole thing. So I would like the water. Okay. But yeah, Streamlabs for a while. And I even use Streamlabs on my laptop. Streamlabs is okay. I don't hate it. And I kind of like the compatibility between the phone and then the laptop. Like I was like, okay, fine. I started doing these lives. That's a good question. I want to say like August last year. I think August of last year. I would have to go back in my history and double check. But I know it was during the summertime. So I want to say... Because it definitely wasn't July. I think it was August, September. Nah, I wouldn't say August. I think that's when I started. Yes.
Ναι.
Lemone.
Λεμόνι.
Garoto.
Καρότο.
Γυναίκα.
Γυναίκα.
Γυναίκα. Teatro.
Θέατρο. Ο θρόνος.
The throne.
Θα ήθελα το καρότο.
Oh wow, what?
Θα ήθελα το καρότο.
I would like the carrot. Okay. I came in, I don't know, maybe November, December. I think no December maybe, because I feel like you were around for Christmas, but maybe you were also around for Thanksgiving. Now it's kind of a blur, to be honest. I really have to go back in and check, but I think it definitely wasn't January. I feel like you were around, November, December.
Ωραίος θρόνος.
The pink throne? Yeah. So I've been doing these it's been...
Θα ήθελα το κουσκούς.
I mean, I feel did I really start in August? I'm even thinking maybe it was sooner than that? November. Okay. I think so too. I think it's November. It's such a blur. I don't know. Maybe I don't know because I have this notebook here, but I don't think I was writing dates down because I started writing in this notebook the same time I started these lives, and I don't even know because like I started them kind of prematurely, and then like when I said okay, I'm gonna take it a little bit more seriously, then I started creating thumbnails. So I really have to like go back and check. Now I'm curious myself.
Θα ήθελα το κουσκούς. Θα ήθελα το κουσκούς.
I would like the couscous. Okay.
Θα ήθελα το λεμόνι.
I would like the lemon. You came 2 days before Christmas. Wow. Okay. So definitely December. Gosh, it honestly, it feels so much longer than that. I can't believe Christmas was just a few months ago. Like, it's crazy. All right, so we're doing good. All right, so that's enough Greek for today. Let's move on to Spanish. It does feel longer. I can't believe that's crazy. Wow. I would have to like go back and check in my. Can I? I mean, let's see. How far does this go? Your videos, sort by. Okay, let's just scroll. Okay, yeah, I was doing them. This was 4 months ago. Wait, I want like the exact date, so I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so. Oh no, but I was doing them here. So this was 6 months ago. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? How do you get the details? Or I have to click on it? All right, so this was July 25th, 2024. So I think this was my first live. And I was only on here for 7 minutes because I was like kind of figuring it out and a little nervous about even doing it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do it. So I started July 25th, 2024. That was the first one because like all of these were like shorts that I was doing. So yeah, that was the first one 6 months ago. Wow, that's crazy. And then I just kind of started from there. And then like in the beginning, I wasn't really doing thumbnails. Then I started doing thumbnails, but I was putting myself in the picture. And then I started putting the Duolingo bird. And I was still putting myself in them. And then after a while, I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't put my picture in the thumbnail. And then I stopped around here, I think. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe it's been 6 months. That's crazy. Come a long way. Been through a lot. Okay. Learning together. So this is a listening exercise. Okay, sure. Let me just get it out the way. 6 months is a long time.
Welcome to Lillian Strangers, where I'm forced to talk to people I don't know. In case you care, here are some key words you should know.
Wow, so that means so this July will be 1 year since I've been doing these live streams. Wow, that's crazy. Gosh, that's a long. I didn't realize it's been that long. It honestly hasn't. Like, it feels like it's been that long, but then it doesn't. Because every day, every live, it's something different for me. It's a different experience. I'm always trying something different, but wow. 6 months ago, I was chilling in the summer and had a bit of issues along the way. Now my best summer, winter deadline. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, 6 months ago, I was still recovering from a brain injury. And I feel like from then to now, I've come such a long way and progressed so much. And funny enough, this July will also make it 3 years since my brain injury. So just in general, like, I've come a long way, and things and like I don't know, this life in general, like life is just moving. Oh my goodness. Enseñando as teaching. what happened that you got an injury? So basically what happened is I had a tumor in my in my ovary, and the tumor expanded, and then it basically infected my entire body. I started getting seizures, and basically the tumor gave me a brain inflammation. It's actually called encephalitis. You could look it up. It's a very rare disease, very rare sickness. And so yeah, it was giving me seizures. I was having hallucinations. And they had to put me in a coma for 9 days. And then after, they were giving me a lot of steroids and stuff. And I had to like relearn how to walk, relearn how to talk. I couldn't eat on my own. It was very traumatic time. And like the crazy part about it is like, there's really no way to prevent it, or like there's nothing that I did that caused this to happen. It's just something that happens. And so, yeah, like it was like a very long road to recovery. But I will definitely say I'm doing a lot better now. I mean, I have my good days and my bad days. But, there's definitely more good days than bad days. And, yeah, it's like one of those things, like, you have to, like, you lose your memory, you lose your ability just to, like, even to this day, like, I still have trouble opening, like, bottles sometimes. But the one thing, though, like, that hasn't been too affected is my mind. Like, and, your brain is such a delicate muscle. So it's very scary when the one organ that basically controls your entire body suddenly doesn't work anymore. So yeah, it's, that's basically what happened to me. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Like there's people who have died because they don't get the treatment in time. Luckily for me, they found out what was happening to me within 2 weeks. So they did surgery and had me in a coma and on steroids and stuff pretty quickly. So like they found my encephalitis pretty quickly. But I've read stories where they don't find it in time and the person ends up dying, or they go through treatment and still end up dying. It's, and like you can get encephalitis, not just like I got it through a tumor. My tumor was called a teratoma, and it's basically when all the cells in your body, so like the cells that help you make your hair, your teeth, and your bones, they kind of conglomerate together and create that tumor. It's actually really disgusting if you look it up. It's disgusting. But so that's one way of getting encephalitis. Another way of getting it is through tick bites. So that's why when it's very important when you're going out into the woods or hiking that you wear long clothes, use your bug spray, because a tick bite can lead to encephalitis and give you brain inflammation, and then you're down this long road of your entire world will be upside down. So yeah, I'm definitely fortunate to be alive. A lot of people don't make it, and then a lot of people don't get to go back to their regular lives. I read a story where this one lady had encephalitis, and she was a lawyer, and her brain injury was just, her inflammation was just so bad that even after recovery, she couldn't go back and be a lawyer anymore. You definitely, like, I feel like my attention span, it varies. Some days is better than others. Sometimes I lose my words. Like, I know what I want to say, but the words just escape me, or my mind will just go blank. So in those situations, I just kind of brush it off as, just forgot what I was going to say. But most times it's because my brain just goes blank, and I'm like, I don't even remember. Like, I remember what I was saying, but the words just aren't there sometimes. So, there's still like struggles that I deal with, but for the most part, I really can't complain. Like, I've read stories where I'm like, wow, okay, I'm not that bad. So we rise up. And honestly, that's kind of the reason why I do Duolingo, because it's just a way for me to exercise my brain. One of my therapists just recommended that I do puzzles. Like, even when I was in the hospital and was beginning to start using my hands more and beginning to move, they had me doing a lot of puzzles. They had me looking at music and just like touching the piano. They had me color. They had me doing a lot of math games while I was in when I was in rehab. I was doing a lot of coloring, a lot of puzzles, a lot of math games. I was doing a lot of planting too. Like, I even had a class while I was in rehab where I got to plant my own seeds and like put my hands in the dirt. And it was just a way to like just get myself reacclaimed with life again. So shout out to the doctors and therapists at New York, NYU Langone. They were a huge help in my recovery. Also, shout out to the doctors, nurses, surgeons at Bellevue Hospital in Manhattan. They were also very key in my recovery. So, yes, get your mind running again. Exactly. And especially with, having encephalitis, it's very important to keep your mind active in some way. Some people do that with like sports. Like, I know a few people who have encephalitis who like to go kayaking or play baseball, or just like things to just kind of get your mind working again. Because the worst thing you can do when you have encephalitis is to just sit there and do nothing. You have to kind of remind your brain how to work again. So yeah, it's very important. And then that's honestly like the reason I even do Duolingo. So even when the math is easy and even when things seem like, oh, this is pointless, I still like to do it anyway, because it's just a way for my brain to stay active. And yeah, it's really important to me. So yeah, that was a very long explanation, but
Empezaron.
And yeah. It's always better to do something than nothing. When you do nothing, you're wasting valuable time you'll never get back. And that is absolutely right. Absolutely right. I mean, even when you're relaxing, I still feel like you should still be doing something to keep you active. It's just so important. And that's actually one of the things they tell people as you get older. It's important to do puzzles and things that kind of work your mind, because as that can, not that it can lead to dementia, but sometimes when you're not using your mind, it starts to, you start to decrease, and then that can cause things like dementia and Alzheimer's. So, the more puzzles you do, the more brain teasers, the more riddles, the more things you do to just keep your mind thinking and wondering, the more learning. And that's why reading is so important too. Reading, learning new things. It's so important. Like, I know there's this woman that I watch on YouTube. She's like in her 90s, and she just picked up art one day, and she does like glass sculpting. It's so interesting. But I think that's so important for someone even her age, something to just keep your mind active, learning something new, absorbing new information. It's so important as you age. So, I support it 100%. Humans are very active creatures. We are social and active. Normally we are. But I do feel like with the addition of social media, we've kind of gotten complacent. And we're, especially with AI, I think AI is going to make people even more complacent, because now we're just relying on these unhumane sources to provide us with answers and information. Like, I even saw this thread where
Creo.
I just want to get through this. I saw this because you're going to keep talking, but I saw this thread where somebody was talking to someone on a dating app, and they weren't even talking as themselves. They were using Chat GPT to help them answer the other person that on the other side. And then towards the end of the conversation, the guy was like, hey, just to let you know, I was using Chat GPT during our conversation, but every conversation after this will be me. And the girl was just like, wait, so you mean you used a robot just to talk to me? Like, you couldn't just talk yourself? And it's kind of a turn off. And it's also like, wow, like, you don't, like, our social skills just out the window, that you can't just sit here and have a conversation with me through text. You have to use a robot to help you talk to me. It's, it's kind of sad. It's not very social. I'm not very social, but here I am being social to someone I've never met on an app everyone can see. Exactly, and it's funny too, because I'm also not social. Like, this is probably the most I talk in a day. Like, even at work, I don't talk much, even though my job and even my major, like, I majored in communications. So, like, I'm supposed to be able to talk to people all the time. And I don't like talking to people. I don't like socializing. I don't like being around big groups of people. So, I get it. This live is the most that I talk throughout the day. Like, after this live, I'm going mute. I'll probably talk to my parents for a little bit, because, like, they're my parents, so I'll talk to them. But after that, I eat dinner, talk to them a little bit, come in my room, lock the door, and that's it for me. Like, that's my Friday. What's that? Some men need to know how to talk to women. It's not very hard. Just get to know her like you would with your friends. Exactly. I feel like that's really all it is. And if you're having trouble talking to someone, then maybe that person you're just not compatible with them. Because I honestly feel like I've met people where it's just awkward from the beginning. There's not much to talk about, and we're like, okay, this isn't going to work. And then I've met people where it's just like instantly we're talking about randomness and it just works. So, it just depends. Like, you just have to find that person you click with. So if you're not clicking with them, just be honest and say, hey, I like you physically, but on an intellectual level, I just don't think we click, and then move on. I've actually had someone say that to me. I like you physically. Well, no, they didn't say it in those exact words, but they basically said something along the lines of, I think you're pretty, but I just don't think we have much in common. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Like, I didn't have no hard feelings. Move on. I'll move on. It is what it is. I may say it's easy because I grew up with women as a majority in my household and classes. That actually does help. That does help when you grow up around women. Then I think it's easier. But then there's some men who grow up around women and they're just complete, like, it's weird. Like, I think it depends on the type of women too, because some women can be masculine, but not even masculine, but some women kind of instill like, I don't even know how to explain it. Let me do it in the most simplest way. Some women treat their sons in a way that is they raise their sons to be toxic, and so in theory they are toxic. But then there's some women who raise their boys in a respectful way and teach them how to respect women, and so they are in turn better men. But then there's some women who kind of instill those toxic behaviors, maybe because they didn't grow up with a father in their life, or they witnessed those toxic behaviors with their own fathers, or they feel like that's how men are supposed to be. Or there's a lot of things that go into it. But yeah, it really depends on the women, I think. Yeah, for sure.
I'm Lily, and here's our new guest. Let's get this over with.
Hola, me llamo Lucía. Ahora mismo estoy enseñando inglés en la escuela. Los estudiantes son inteligentes y responden bien.
Okay, all I heard
Los
was,
estudiantes son inteligentes y responden bien.
okay, all I heard was that her name was Maria. But okay, I think the kids are yeah.
Ellos empezaron a leer un nuevo libro. Ellos empezaron a leer un nuevo libro. Creo que van a necesitar un diccionario. Yo olvidé mis libros hoy, pero ellos me ayudan. Nos encanta aprender juntos.
I think they love reading together. What was forgotten today? Her dictionary? Oh, her books. Okay. Man,
Learning together sounds fun, I guess. Personally, I prefer learning alone so I don't have to share the credit.
Okay.
See you next time, or not.
Oh gosh, it's no. Okay, what is that? It all depends on the parents, the person's mind, perspective, and the environment. Yeah, absolutely. It can go. I once had to do a science project about something of a basketball court and how people of a band can play without getting ran in. Wait, I think I read that wrong. Hold on. A science project about something of a basketball court and how people of a band can play without getting ran into. Wait, so I just want to make sure I'm understanding that right. So the band members can play without getting ran into. So does that mean, so why are they on a basketball court? So I put how I would build a large plastic wall so the band can play. Oh, I get, okay. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Because I'm like, wait, how would they not hit them if they're in the middle of the basketball court? Oh, but if you build a wall, then that so they're contained. So it's kind of like being a part of a big space and you're contained. That's funny. That's funny that you did a project like that, because when I was in college, I took a sociology class and we had to do a project about how it was, I don't even remember the topic, but it was something about spaces and how spaces can be invaded. So my group, we went to the pet store and we bought betta fish, because betta fish are the type of fish that need to be alone. If you put two betta fish in a tank, they will fight and kill each other. So we basically put them in a tank and put a divider in the middle. And we showed that when the betta fish are alone, they are peaceful, and they don't realize that they're in the same environment. What's keeping them at peace is the divider. Once you move the divider and they realize that they aren't alone in that space, they become aggressive. And so we took the divider off and the fish began to fight, and we showed that you can be in a space, but if there's something dividing you, you can be, it's almost as if you're in your own space at peace, even though there is danger, right? Like I forgot how we explained it, but we got an A on the project, so it worked. But we basically just showed how the two fish are in the same environment, but the divider is what keeps them separated and at peace. And once that divider is removed, that space is invaded, and that's when they become aggressive. So I feel like that's kind of like what your project is. It's like you have a band who's trying to play music. You have basketball players who are trying to play basketball, and they need to share the space. So how do you do it so that both parties can use the space and feel that they're not invading the other party? Interesting project. My parents didn't understand, so I let them copy me. Oh, my partners didn't understand, so I let them copy me, and they made me take all the credit. Or at least they let you take all the credit, because that would suck if they tried to be like, yeah, this was our shared idea. I hate when people do that. All right, so that's enough Spanish for today, I guess. I don't know if we even really did anything. Should I do English? Well, let me see. What do we got to do? 80%, 5. Yeah, I'll do English just to get it out the way. Oh yeah, that's a cool project, and I get it because I did something similar, and I can't believe you did that. And honest, I did that project in college. It had like a deeper meaning though, because it was a sociology class. So we're talking about like urban planning and how different areas are purposely mapped out to keep certain groups of people in different situations, and it got pretty deep. Crazy thing, that professor that I took that class with, he actually passed away last month. I got like an email about it, and I was like, oh my god. He was like one of the coolest professors I had in college. And funny enough, his class wasn't even it wasn't even like a requirement. I took it because I needed like a elective, and I just saw it and was like, oh, let's see what this is about. I also have to do my lessons. Yesterday I finished. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay, so you're almost there. And at least now you have the weekend to perfect it. So since you didn't have to turn it in today.
Work from home.
Oh, okay.
B is having a video meeting with her boss, Paula.
Yep, I know about those video meetings.
Thank you for working from home while we were fixing the ceilings at the office.
Okay.
No problem.
Yep.
But I have great news. The office will finally open again on Monday.
I don't like the sound of that. I hate going in the office. Oh, I finished. I already did it. All I have to do is turn it in on Monday. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So you basically get to relax this weekend. Well, of course, heal so you feel better by Monday. But okay.
Monday?
Yeah, I remember like during like the one time I had to come into the office during the pandemic, and I hated it. I was like, why am I here? This was such a waste of time.
Yes, isn't that great?
No, it's horrible. Like once you start working from home, you love working from home, and any time you have to go into the office, it's torture. It hurts your soul to have to put on work clothes, walk into the office, be around people, especially for me as an introvert. Like I just hate having to go in the office.
Well, I like working from home.
That's right. I feel like this is for me.
A surfer walks by B's window.
Oh, she's not home. She's at the beach. She's at a resort.
Was that a surfer? You don't live near the beach.
I've thought about that, like working, but like, that's why you have PTO. Like I have PTO, so I'm going to use it. But if I ran out of PTO and I still wanted to go somewhere, yeah, I'm taking the laptop. I don't know though, because if I have to spend half of my vacation working, then, and like my job is pretty busy when it wants to be. So like, I don't know how I would pull that off.
If our meeting is finished, then I'll see you on Monday.
I know that's right. Go surf.
Paula sees the sunrise from B's window.
Oh, that's weird. I like doing school from home. Like it was so easy. All I had to do was log on, do work, and then, yeah, it really is. And for me, working from home made me realize how much time is wasted in the office. Because I will wake up, eat breakfast, get online. I'll do whatever work I have to do. If there's a meeting, I'll join the meeting, put in my 2 cents, probably do a little bit more work, and then I'm done. And then I'm like, wow. So I'm staying in the office till 5:00 for what exactly? Because it's 4:30 and I'm pretty much done for the day. Like if I want to start something, I can, but it could also wait till tomorrow. And I've got like majority of my work done already. Like working from home made me realize how much time, so much time is wasted. And I feel like it's kind of the same thing for school too. Like you go to school, like you're learning, but like most of it is just like having lunch and socializing with friends. So might as well just work, have school from home to homeschool, because it's half of school is just socializing, which is important. Like, it's good to socialize and stuff, but you realize how much time is kind of wasted. They should at least think about doing like a hybrid schedule, or like, well, it will kind of be like a privilege. If you have the right type of internet connection, then you can pick 2 days out of the week that you can work from, like, you can go to school from home. But I mean, you would also have to like coordinate with your parents' schedule, and then it gets complicated. Maybe like they should do that for high schools. High schools, they can stay home by themselves, so they should have it like like once you get to high school, you could pick 2 days out the week that you stay home and do your work from home. That would be kind of cool if they implemented that. 6 hours of school is bad, but some countries have more. Yeah. How long was school for me? Because what time school started? Like 8. Yeah, it was like 7 hours for me. Plus, I had after school activities, so like school was long.
Wait a minute. The sun is rising behind you, but it's 11 a.m.
Oh wow, now she's clocking her time zone. Come on.
You're not working from home, are you?
Well, she's working. It shouldn't matter where she is.
Yes, I am working from home.
That's right.
A seagull flies in through Bee's window and sits on her desk.
Well, see, that's her fault for doing the meeting in the wrong place. She should have did the meeting like inside the hotel room or something. So that's on her.
From my aunt's home on an island.
No, that's fair to me.
But this whole island has great Wi-Fi.
As it should.
You're not mad, are you?
She shouldn't be. If she wants to be on an island, she could do the same. You can't get mad at the next person.
Actually, it doesn't matter where you are right now.
Exactly. As long as the work is getting done, that's all that should matter.
Oh, good. But you need to be on the first flight back.
No, you don't. You see how these bosses are? One thing I hate is a micromanaging boss. They're just nitpicky, every little thing, every little second. What you doing? How you doing it? No, do it like this. Oh, gosh. Ugh. This story just brought back bad memories. Well, we got legendary on that level, so that's good. How are we doing? I guess, yeah, let's do one of these exercises.
Grade.
Yeah, like you really never know what you're going to get with these stories.
Break. Bait. Bait. Bread.
Okay, this is easy.
Bet.
Bet.
The words aren't that close together.
Bait. Bait. Bread.
Bread. Bet.
Bet. Grade. Bread.
Bet.
Bet.
Bait.
Bet. Bait.
Bait.
Bet.
Bet.
Bread.
Bread.
Bet.
Bet.
Braid.
Bet. Bread.
Okay. Just made that as easy as possible. Okay. So we closed the silver chest. Did we get the gold? Okay. All right, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Been on here for, oh wow, it's been 49 minutes. Wow, it doesn't feel like that, but okay. Well, I'm going to keep going because it's Friday. I don't have anything to do right now. So I will keep going till I close everything. I guess I'll go to math now. I think that's the only one we haven't done. Time really does fly. I can't believe it's been that long. Gosh. Plot points. Okay, I remember plot points. This should be an easy one. Oh, yes. Let's earn a heart. Sure. Goodbye, fossil fuels. Hello, cleaner comfort. In New York City? I don't think so. Okay. All right. Follow the pattern. X is -2. X is 0. I would say X is Wait a minute. X is the bottom. Oh, okay, wait. This is the dot. Oh, -2. Okay. So X is 2. All right. They need to make these. I wish you could blow these up because, like, I need magnifying glass. Okay, so Y is -1. Y is -2. Y is -3. X is -2. Okay. X is 0, and then X. Oops. No, X is. Oh, see, this is. I don't like this. I wish I just put the dot without the number. Like, the number and then the dot is throwing me off. Show X on the line. So X is 3. I'm not that far in Duolingo yet. Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised I've made it this far. Y is -3. Okay. I remember this from school. Was it geometry or was this algebra? I don't even remember. I think algebra. I don't know. I remember I had to have one of those scientific calculators, and then we had to like find the slope, and it was a mess. So I think X is -3. Select the match. X is 0. Y is 1, -1. I think I did that in 5th grade. Oh, okay. Did I do this in 5th grade? I probably did. I don't know. I remember this in high school. Like, I remember doing this a lot in high school. I don't remember if I did this in elementary or middle school. I don't know. Middle school math was weird. Well, not weird. We did a lot of percentages, and maybe I didn't do this in middle school. I think I remember this mostly in high school. Maybe I did do it before then, but I just don't have any memory of it. 7th or 5th. Yeah. Oh, wait. 7th grade. Did I do it in 7th grade? I don't remember doing it in 7th grade either. Middle school math, yeah. Like, I just learned a lot of... I remember doing percentages a lot. And I remember... what else did we do in middle school? I think we did do this, like the whole XY thing. But I remember by the time I got to 8th grade, like, the math just was silly. I was so bored. It didn't make any sense after. It was just like, why am I even here? Well, I blame the school I was in because they actually wanted to put me in an advanced class, but the school couldn't get funding to implement the advanced math class, so I was stuck doing the easy math, and I was bored all the time. Place the point at 4, 6. So X is 4, and then Y is -6. Okay. Create a graph with the points. Okay, so maybe let's do 1 point at a time. X is -2, Y is -3, and then X is 0, Y is -1. Wait a minute. X is 0, Y is -1, X is negative. Okay, yeah. But I'm in 7th grade math book, but it's difficult despite me being in the 8th grade. Oh. Well, I think, honestly, I feel like if I were to open a 7th grade book right now, I'd probably not know what to do. And I also think that the teachers skip over stuff because there's like, we'll have these textbooks and I have no memory of ever reaching the end of a textbook. Like, it's always the middle, the beginning, but I have no memory of ever going to the very end of the book. And they've changed stuff. Yeah, they have. I've heard that like the way you do addition and subtraction is so different now. Like it's just weird. Like the way they do things. I don't think I would survive if in this new math. It's so weird now. X is -4 and then y is 1. X is 0, y is 1. All right, we got a perfect score. I'm surprised because I always mix up X and Y, but it's okay. Okay, so we opened the bronze. We just need to do one more to open the gold. So we'll do one more math lesson and then I'll be on my way. Get a heat pump for clean comfort. Okay, I don't know why they keep advertising this. I wonder why they've overcomplicated it. I don't know. That's a good question. And then I saw something on the news the other day that math scores are down, reading scores are down. So the kids are getting dumber. And I think whatever they're doing to make it easier isn't working. They need to go back to the drawing board. Just make math simple again. Like what happened to just... See, that's a good slogan. Make math simple again. Okay, so X is -1, Y is 3, X is -4, okay. Cool. X is -3, X is -1, X is -4. X is 1. Make math simple again. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'll put that on a hat. Y is -1. X is -2. Okay. Y is -2. X is 0. X is -2. X is -1. X is 5. Y is -4. Y is -3. Y is -5. Create a graph. Okay, so X is -4. Y is 3. X is -2. Y is 3. Oh, more graphs. Okay, X is 1. Y is -1. X is 3. Y is -3. 2, 2, 2, 2. -3, 5. X is -9. All right, and we have -3, 3, and -2, -1. Okay, and there you have it. A nice score in math. That, if I'm correct, is called graphing. Yes, I think Duolingo calls it plot graphing or something. I do remember this. I think it is called graphing or plot points, plot graphing, something along those lines. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we completed all of our daily quests. We're right on track with our February challenge. I mean, yeah, this is great. It was a good plotting coordinates. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's been a long time, but yes. That wasn't so bad. That was a nice refresher because I honestly forgot about that type of math. Never comes up in my everyday life. Never have to, like, you have to follow plot points and connect the dots and then it creates a picture. That would be kind of cool if someone did that. I would do it, but I'm too lazy. But yeah, that is our live stream for today. Yeah, I can't believe. I wonder like what else is next. And then the thing is too, like Duolingo is constantly updating their app. So who knows what else they're going to add on here. Like it can get, let's see. So plot on the coordinate grid, find equivalent ratios and fractions, present part to whole ratios, connect fractions, decimals, and percents, use positive and negative numbers, decimals, factors and multiples, equivalent fractions using greatest common factor. Use rulers, find angles, tell time, measure, tell time, represent shapes. Or yeah, it's gonna. I guess I'm hoping that it gets harder as it goes along. But we'll see. Caught you are at the end. Oh, it's okay, Random. I know you were here yesterday for a short time, but maybe you'll catch me on Monday. You never know. But anyway, I do want to thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Same time, same place. No excuses. Oh, not an ad.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is
Alright, that didn't go well. I thought I was just going to play the song, so I'm just going to end it. Alright, see you guys Monday. Have a good day, night, whatever.